I did say you were going to see me wear it, didn't I?
Where you want it?
Bay 12, please.
Hello there, Transformers fans, and welcome back to another Bay 12 video review. And today, we're giving our spoiler-free review of Transformers Rise of the Beasts. Oh boy. Wow. I gotta say, as a Transformers fan, this is a very, very awesome movie. As a Transformers fan, this is probably the best Transformers movie. Which I know I'm going to catch some flack for. Because I am technically including the animated 1986 film. Don't get me wrong. The 1986 film is my #1 favorite movie of all time, okay? Before the G1er hordes come after me, all right? Don't at me. Don't get mad. It is certainly the best live-action Transformers film for a lot of reasons. And I think Hasbro and Paramount finally figured it out where the route to go for a good, solid Transformers film is to focus on a more story-driven film versus let's see how many characters we can cram in and how big of an action sequence we can get. This movie achieved, I think, both of those things. We got a character story-driven film with a big action sequence and big fight scene at the end. We were able to actually have the best of both worlds with this movie. The Autobots are fantastic. The Maximals are really cool and held in reserve because you know they're the main thing, the main feature of this movie, trying to get people in the door. Like, we're doing Beast Wars. It was very cool. It would have been cool to see more Beast Wars, but honestly, as a fan of Beast Wars, I'm kind of glad they didn't. I'm kind of glad that they held off and didn't try to cram Beast Wars into this movie, because then it definitely would have been way too much, very overwhelming. We're just throwing these characters in just because they're cool. We're Hasbro, we want to sell toys. I'm glad they didn't do that. Now, I know a lot of fans were very disappointed not to see certain characters they were hoping to see, but at the same time, a lot of those same fans are still singing the praises of this movie, and it's well deserved. So I was privileged to go see it a little bit early. I got to see it this past Tuesday for a press event, and yeah, it was absolutely fantastic. I then saw it 2 more times. I saw it Wednesday, and then I saw it Thursday. So yeah, Rise of the Beast is very good. The action is awesome. I give it, as a Transformers movie, it's a solid 9 out of 10 for me. It is easily the best live-action film. And I expected it to be at least as enjoyable as Bumblebee. Now, it's enjoyable for different reasons than Bumblebee, but overall, it's so good. It is so good. Again, the action is great. The characters are great. Mirage, if you think Mirage is cool from the trailers, just wait. He is so much more fun and so much more entertaining in the movie than he even is in the trailers. If you think Mirage is annoying in the trailers, well, then you might find him a little bit more annoying in the film. But Mirage is pretty awesome. He's a very fun character. He by no means undercuts Bumblebee. Bumblebee is still a character that gets his spotlight moments, and the action sequences with Bumblebee are awesome. The action sequences with Optimus are awesome. He has so many good action sequences and some very, very powerful action sequences. And Primal and the Maximals have some really good action sequences. The Terracons are very, very villainous. These are some of the best live action villains we've had since the Transformers live action movie franchise started. And yes, it is a different timeline. They say it multiple times in the movie. It is a different timeline. Could it still be attached to the other 5 Bayverse films? Yes, but Bumblebee and Rise of the Beasts are in a separate timeline. So there you go. Do with that information what you will. Guys, go see Rise of the Beasts. It's really awesome. If you're a Transformers fan, you're going to love it. If you're not a Transformers fan, odds are you're still going to enjoy it, because I took a good friend of mine who doesn't really care about Transformers at all, doesn't really care for the movies, hasn't really enjoyed many of the movies. He kind of enjoyed Bumblebee a little bit, but he was telling me how much he really enjoyed Rise of the Beasts. And if it can do it for that guy, I mean, I think it could do it for just about anybody. The soundtrack is fantastic. The score, even more so. The score is so good. Touches on a lot of awesome nostalgic Transformer fan hot buttons from both the original 1986 Transformers fans and the live action Bayverse Transformers fans. So go see Rise of the Beast expecting to leave satisfied, because it's fantastic. Like I said, as a Transformers movie, gets a 9 out of 10 for me. As a movie, just scoring it as a movie on its own, I'd probably give it a 7.5 out of 10. But man, was it awesome. So go see Transformers Rise of the Beast in theaters now, while you still can. Stay tuned for more movie reviews. Stay tuned for other Transformers reviews. Like and subscribe. Follow us on social media. And turn on notifications so you don't miss awesome content like this. We'll see you guys later. We'll see you another time. And as always, transform and roll out.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.